March is National Ladder Safety Month, so I teamed up with the American Ladder Institute and Louisville Ladder to bring you a step-by-step guide on how to prevent accidents by choosing the right ladder for any job. It all starts with understanding the location and conditions where you need to work and potential hazards such as unlevel ground or exposure to electricity, so you can choose wisely. Here are 4 things to consider when selecting the right ladder. First, you want to consider your work environment. There are 2 basic ladder types: self-supporting, such as step stools, step ladders, and platform ladders, and non-self-supporting, such as a single or extension ladder that must be leaned against a solid surface at the top. If you're in an open space, maybe dusting a ceiling fan, you'll need a self-supporting step ladder. Make sure you never stand on the top step or top cap of a step ladder because your support is limited and you can lose your balance if you improperly use these surfaces. If you're working against a wall, hanging a picture for example, you'll want a leanable cross-step ladder that'll help you get closer to your workspace. If you're working directly above your head or just need a larger standing surface for any job, you should use a pinnacle or cross-pinnacle platform ladder. There's even some step ladders that are a step ladder and leanable ladder combinations, so find one that can handle your needs. The second consideration is the length of the ladder you need for the height of the job at hand. You want to be able to access your work area, and though there are lots of ladder options, you have to make sure you're using the correct one to do it safely. If you're just doing a little house cleaning or grabbing something from the top shelf, a step stool is a great option. Easy to set up, break down, and transport, this can be a true home utility tool. If your task is much higher off the ground, an extension ladder is what you're probably looking for. These are ideal for cleaning gutters, putting up decorations, or accessing the roof. Always remember that extension ladders should extend 3 feet above the support point, for example, the gutter line when accessing the roof, and that you should never stand above the 3rd rung from the top. If the task isn't super high or just out of reach, but somewhere in between, the leanable cross-step ladder or pinnacle or cross-pinnacle platform ladder should be your go-to. The nature of your task and its location will help you determine which to choose. The third consideration is making sure your ladder has the appropriate duty rating. That's the maximum weight a ladder will safely hold, including the user and any tools and work materials. You can find that on the ladder itself. The fourth consideration is the material of your ladder. Besides the weight difference, there's another big distinction between fiberglass and aluminum ladders when you're working around electricity, such as changing a light bulb. Aluminum ladders should never be used when working with electricity due to their conductive nature. Opt for a fiberglass ladder for these jobs. So, now we're here, ready to choose the right ladders and get our tasks accomplished safely. To extend your knowledge of ladder safety, including tips for safer climbing and safety at the top, you can find additional ladder safety resources at laddersafetytraining.org and laddersafetymonth.com.